Welcome back to Senior Care Today, life programs of Southwestern Pennsylvania. Dr. Brent Nikisher and Dr. Sean Eubank are back to talk about senior life transportation. And that's something, I mean, we've been talking today about independence and trying to maintain that with seniors. And that, again, is a big challenge. So tell us about transportation and what your programs provide on that end.
We have participants that come to our adult daycare on a regular basis. They're usually picked up at their home by a bus driver who is experienced in senior safety. They're well educated. They also know the participants well, and they can recognize if there's something going on that they can alert either the doctor directly or a member of the interdisciplinary team to a change in their condition. Again, that early intervention is valuable because our biggest goal is to provide excellent care and prevent hospitalizations.
When you talk about the drivers being experienced, specifically what do you mean? If I had someone that I loved, that I knew was being picked up, by a bus driver, for whatever reason, I would want to make sure that that person is qualified and is a safe driver for my loved one. So specifically, do they have to go through a certain testing, or how does that all work?
They get a very thorough medical evaluation to make sure that they are safe to operate the motor vehicle. Then they're educated in other areas of safety to make sure that they understand the needs of the participants. In addition to that, they again help alert the team if there's any questions or concerns with the participants, so we can go on to provide additional care.
So if someone gets in the bus, or they help someone into the bus that doesn't look quite right, or maybe looks a little bit off that day, they'll recognize that.
Right. One of the benefits of the program is the drivers get to know the members as well as we do. They often run the same routes and they're caring for the same members. So they'll provide door-to-door service from bus to their home. They'll also in the morning help prepare with coats or shoes to bring people to the bus. They get to know the caretakers for our members as well. So if they notice something is off, somebody's not smiling today, they're not as cheerful, maybe they're sad, they're going to bring that to the attention of the care team the moment they arrive in the center. So it's this idea of this early recognition and early intervention so that we can be aware of a problem and we can intervene before that problem becomes more serious for them, okay? So I like to think about it this way. As our patients, in fact, as our loved ones age, they become limited. They have poor vision, poor hearing sometimes. If they're living alone, they're not driving. They're sort of become, isolated in their homes.
Well, that independence again,
right.
that we all crave and that we don't want to
absolutely.
give up.
And if they live with a caretaker or family and that family works, they're still alone for a large portion of the day. So if they can't watch TV, they can't talk on the phone because they don't hear well, we provide the ability to come into the home, take them out to a life center where we can provide an opportunity for them to socialize. They can have lunch. They can access health care. They can access physical therapy. They can have a social worker help them attend to any non-medical related needs that they have. And it turns out in our centers that social activity is one of the best things for our members. I mean, they blossom.
It's great medicine.
They need
it.
They
really blossom.
And I mentioned in the show before that it really is. There are studies that show that you need that socialization, you need interaction, you need friends. And that doesn't stop just because you get to be a certain age.
That's right.
So the fact that you're able to provide that is wonderful for your patients.
These are wonderful programs, and we really need to get more of them.
Let's talk about the buses themselves. I mean, are these regular buses? How are they equipped? And how are they safe? That kind of thing.
They're specially designed buses. They have multiple safety features, and they're wheelchair accessible for those participants that have walkers or wheelchairs. There's actually platforms that assist them to get into the buses safely. And again, all the drivers are trained to help limit any risks that would occur getting off or on the bus.
What else, if our viewers were sitting there thinking, okay, why would my loved one want to be a part of this program, or why would I want them to be a part of this program? How would you sum it up for them when it comes to
There's no type of medical care anywhere that gives the degree of safety and comprehensive medical care that a life program is capable of giving. I've been in the field of medicine for over 20 years. I've only been the medical director of Senior Life for the last 2 years. I am still impressed every day at what these programs can do. And the care that's provided by the team. It's absolutely an amazing thing, and it's a well-kept secret, and we're trying to change that.
Yes, we got to tell
we're trying
people
to
about
change
this.
that. Yeah, if you want to, you think about most doctors are educated in the same way in the same schools. This is a new way of thinking about medicine in general. We're not interested in so much in a person's symptoms. We're interested in the person. We want to care for a person. We want to care for them in the place they live, and we want to be aware of the people that are helping them to remain in their homes. The #1 goal is to keep our members in their homes. So talking about symptom control is important to do that, but we want to not just think about a symptom. We want to think about how our intervention is going to change their entire life. And having a team help us do that, our interdisciplinary team helps us look at members from as many different directions as we can. Very, very nice.
Well, it sounds like a wonderful opportunity. Right. And remember my name, because I'm probably going to.
Okay.
Okay. Dr. Nicasher and Dr. Eubank, thank you so much. Joanne Gago, CEO of Life Pittsburgh, will join us to talk about community health choices, and that's all coming up next when Senior Care Today, Life Programs of Southwestern Pennsylvania, continues.